Good morning and welcome back to Guatemala. Right now we are in the beautiful Lake Atitlan.
Cooking up some breakfast, lunch, brunch if you want to. Tomorrow we're going hiking. We're going hiking on the Indian Nose, which is one of the most famous things to do here.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to be a beautiful hike. It's not too long, about 1 hour or something.
It's a sunrise hike, so
Yeah. We'll have to get up early in the morning.
It's a very relatively easy hike. One of the easier hikes you can do around Lake Atitlan, but it has a very beautiful view, especially at sunrise. So we're going to go into town, show you a little bit around San Pedro La Laguna. Later today we're going to try to find a place to book a tour for tomorrow.
Yep.
Switch to another hostel, which probably won't have this view, but it looks pretty nice as well. We actually have this entire place to ourselves because there are about 6 rooms here, but we're the only guests staying here. Alrighty, time to get this show on the road. Pack up all our stuff.
Start packing! I'm ready!
He's stealing our lunch. I thought he just wanted to be friends. It would be very disappointing to find out there's no meat in here.
¿Dónde?
Brother's guest house?
Sí.
It beats walking uphill for 20 minutes. So.
Yeah, and actually it's very steep in this part. It's always hilly and up and downhill.
Casa fiesta, ¿sí?
No, Brothers
guest house.
There are a lot of narrow streets, so these tuk-tuks aren't much wider than a motorcycle, and they can get pretty much everywhere, even where a car can't. I heard him ask another tuk-tuk driver for the directions, and we're going to Brother's guest house, and he said and the other guy said Pinocchio, and he was like yes, and I was like no, brother, como hermano.
Apparently it's 600 meters that way. Google Maps, what the hell.
So Nake's walking further up the hill now to look for it. I will just sit and rest and watch the stuff. I mean, someone's gotta watch the stuff. Confirmed, it's still there. It's a bit of an adventure, always, when you have to get around. The address for this guest house wasn't on the booking website. It wasn't on Google Maps. People here are very friendly though. They really try. They try to help you even when they can't help you. They'll point you to where they think it is, even though that's probably not where it will be.
Alright, thanks.
And
it is close to the original location where we were.
we're in the exact same spot where the taxi driver dropped us off. How convenient.
I heard him ask another tuk-tuk driver.
We're here! Woohoo!
Oh, this is really light. So you guys get a choice of rooms. This is the best room in the house.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Obviously this one's just nice, but yeah, come.
Thank you so much for the help.
You're very welcome. Sit your bags down and I'll show you give you the full
Awesome,
tour.
thank you. You should actually be able to see the Indian Nose from here, from the guest house. It's actually a slightly racist name. The peak of the mountain resembles a Mayan nose. So the part that you see on the left is like the forehead of a sleeping Mayan person, and then up at the top, the very peak, is where there's a nose, and then the rest is the chin and the rest of the face. So this is San Pedro's main street, where they're apparently putting up a tent for very small people. This is where you will find most of the restaurants in San Pedro, a lot of bars, a lot of travel agencies.
So we just booked a tour, bought some food for tonight and tomorrow morning.
Pasta and carrot cake.
Going to bed early because it's 4 o'clock. We need to be a bit before 4 o'clock. We need to be at the travel agency, so see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow. So we're at the travel agency. It's 4, there's no one here yet. So now you wait for the guide and then we take a short bus trip to Santa Clara, which should be about 45 minutes, and that's the starting point of the hike. It's a sunrise hike, so we should be getting there before sunrise. Sunrise here is about 5:30 or something. It's a 30-minute hike, so Looking forward to it.
Watch your head.
Hello. So it begins. It was pretty easy, first part. Now it's quite a steep climb up on the mud, but still doing good. It's getting very close to light now. We just had a small stop, a small viewpoint. I think it's a couple more minutes up, but thank God, because it's quite steep up. Especially after months of not being able to hike because of my knee. My fitness really suffered.
We made it. The hike was pretty strenuous, but it's worth it.
That's not too bad.
See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or 6 volcanoes.
I can see the sky turning pink. So the way the lake is now, it was actually created 85,000 years ago when there was a huge volcano eruption.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Like it was yesterday. That was as far as Panama and Florida. That's how big of an eruption it really was. And there was so much magma coming out of the volcano when it erupted, and the volcano actually collapsed, and then that hole filled with water, and that's now the lake. There are actually several viewpoints here on the Mayan face, but those are a lot lower, and they're not Indian nose. They say it's the Indian nose hike, but I think that one is like the Indian lip, and that one is the Indian chin. So if you come here, take the proper one, take the Indian nose tour. I will put a link or a box. I will put a little box here with the tour company that we took this come here.
Yeah, it's true.
It's absolutely amazing.
How was the tour, guys?
Very good, very beautiful.
You like it?
Yes, we really loved it.
Okay, great.
It was worth the early morning. And almost nothing is worth a morning this early.
but what time in your life stand up 3 a.m. is that okay?
Yeah, 3 a.m. Yeah.
At home we get up at 8.
Yeah. But we haven't seen that many sunrises in our life because we're more sunset people. But this was really beautiful.
Okay.
Sunset people.
Almost back to Santa Clara, to the village. And I forgot to mention earlier, you can actually also, if you want, do this hike by yourself. But there is 2 things that you have to look out for. One, when you leave in the morning, it is a sunrise hike, so you will be spending most of the hike walking in the dark. And you have to watch out in Santa Clara to get the right start to the trailhead, because once you're on the trail, it's not that difficult. Just follow it. It's up the mountain. If you're going down, something's wrong. There is an article that details exactly how to get to Santa Clara if you want to do the hike. That explains exactly where the start of the trail is. I will link that in the comments box down below, so if you're interested you can check that out. It's a blog article that I found online. So beautiful here. One other thing to look out for, but this is just second-hand experience because obviously we went with the tour. But I also read some stuff online. Damn it, we're going up again. It's always up here. I also read some stuff online that you can encounter banditos, as they're called in Spanish, on this trail. They will try to get a fee from you, a very unofficial fee, and if you refuse to pay, they'll block your passage. And then if you still refuse to pay, they'll call in reinforcements and some backups. That could be a bit of a hairy situation. I recommend taking a tour, but you can also do it by yourself if you want.
Cheers!
Ding! So we went back to our guest house, had a shower, had some rest. This time for some very important post-hike Cuba Libres. It's happy hour. 2 of these babies is 20 quetzal. That is 2.5 euros.
A bit less, yeah.
And they're quite loaded with rum.
And the best thing here is, of course, the view.
Yes. You can see the Indian nose right here.
Yeah. Lake Atitlan is so beautiful. Tomorrow morning, early in the morning, we are going to Antigua because it's Semana Santa now, it's Easter week, and it's supposed to be very cool in Antigua. They have like these parades and special activities that they do. It's a really big thing in Antigua.
We're going to take the chicken chicken bus all the way to Antigua. Maybe we'll film on the bus as well because chicken buses are quite cool.
Yeah, it's a pretty cool experience.
Yeah, they're like these old converted American school buses. So if you want to see what the local transportation, the iconic local transportation in Antigua looks like, definitely tune in for the next video. We hope you enjoyed the hike. If you're gonna go on the hike, let us know. If you have any questions, comment down below. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to follow the rest of our journey, if you want to see more of Guatemala. We'll see you in the next one.
Cheers.
Cheers.